It's showtime. Hey everyone, it is Dark Angel Rob, and I'm back with Sonic 06. So as we got done with the main 3 episodes, I know, but now that we're done with the last 3 episodes, now we get to do the final story and finish off Sonic 06 proper. So let's get into it. So let's begin. Let's see how this story will end. A lot of those deaths were glitches. They don't count. Ashton. Sega. I'm ready to end this. Complete. Here we go. Hi, Elise. Wait, something doesn't feel right. Why is that emerald so bright? I can't see. Oh, God. Bleh.
Sonic!
Series
Sonic!
over. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I was a child, I cried. I did not. You gotta understand, Sonic is my favorite video game hero ever. So to just see that happen was like, I felt like Elise.
Yes.
I was hurting. I was hurting so
Don't
bad.
cry. No matter what happens.
This was honestly darker than Sonic Adventure
No.
2 in a way.
No!
Well, nah, I'll say tonight. He was confused.
Finally, the seal is broken. At long last, I'll be able to join with you. Iblis! Now, Chaos Emerald. It's time for the final curtain call.
But yeah, I have an emotional attachment to this series. So when I got to the actual level, I was determined. I was determined and mad. Sonic 06 made me feel things.
What is this? Where are we? What's going on?
Is this because of that light?
The Chaos Emerald has disappeared.
Silver?
What are you doing here? This is all so confusing.
It's all because of Solaris.
It seems we were all caught by the spatial distortion.
So what happened to everybody else?
Iblis's seal has been broken. Due to Mephilus's manipulation.
Sonic? No. You don't think...
Sonic!
Dang, even
Mephiles
Shadow
played
was
us all for
melancholy.
fools. His plan all along was to cause the princess to be so consumed with despair that she'd cry.
So that's why he wanted me to kill Sonic before.
Man, that's crazy. Even Shadow was feeling that type of way.
Solaris!
This creature will consume all existing timelines, and time itself will collapse and disappear into nothingness.
The instability of time caused this time-space rift.
It won't remain for much longer.
We've no time to waste! We've got to defeat it now!
No, it is a transcendent life form that exists in the past, present, and future. Defeating it here, now, would do nothing.
Eggman, I really
No,
want to know what
I
you thought
won't
you was
give
gonna
up.
do.
There has to be a way.
How was you gonna try to control this thing? Because that wasn't gonna happen.
If you say it exists in the past, present, and future, I'll destroy them all at once! Certainly. It might have been possible if he was still alive.
Sonic! Sonic!
If they did show blood, I think I would have had PTSD.
Sonic,
What's the matter?
I feel
What's
Sonic's
the matter?
presence in the wind.
Yeah, Sonic is dead. What do you think is the matter?
I don't think he's dead yet. I'm sure of it. It's not too late.
You're silly ass
Of
shit.
course! Let's call him back with the power of the Chaos Emeralds! Focus your thoughts on using its power to perform this miracle. You can do it, Princess.
I can?
You were the vessel that was used to seal Iblis. You should be able to use the gem's power to rescue Sonic's soul.
I'll do it.
Solaris flung the Chaos Emeralds to the distant corners of this distorted world.
To collect them all in time, we'll have to split up. I'll go too, because it's for Sonic. So Elise, watch over him.
No, don't step away. And now we get started with the worst level in possibly all of Sonic.
Sonic!
And I'm not
We
exaggerating.
have to find the Chaos Emeralds.
I hate this godforsaken level. We're gonna find out why in a minute. These annoying little spears of chaos, destruction, and my tears. If you touch it, you will die. You can have a shield, you can have invincibility on. You touch it, you're dead. Dead like roadkill. You're gonna die. And there are some characters who are so trash at trying to escape that it makes it so much worse. This is a PTSD level. So it may not be as bad because I got every character speed to be as fast as Sonic. So hopefully that helps. But trying to S-rank this level was a goddamn nightmare. I only do this level for Sonic. One thing I will like though is the fact that when you get to the next part of the level, the music changes. That's one down. Yeah, Omega sucks. And he's one of the worst ones. Simply because those things will suck you in if you're close enough. And if I'm trying to hover, well, let's just say it's hard for me to escape. Gravity is not on my side. So I need to destroy these guys quickly. Also, you might notice the screen turning purple. That means the timer distortions are getting a lot worse. But as you can see, yeah, it sucks you in. And if you're close to it and you take a hit, well, you might as well just kiss yourself goodbye. Omega sucks. No, I shouldn't be doing Omega at all. This level instantly makes sense. Oh, nice. How was I supposed to dodge that? Returning and go back to the factory.
The Chaos Emeralds! Where are they?
God, these characters are butchered. I know some people might complain about, well, it's not spoilers at this point. I know some people might complain about Sonic Frontiers and how they don't play like their adventure counterparts and they could have been better, but 06 is still so much worse. Like, it's not even close. Oh. Well, the one thing about them is that they suck in enemies too. So, there's that. Alright, Emerald, where are you?
Sonic!
I'll never give up. Let's go.
This level actually isn't that bad, except for one particular part. Having that upgraded, modded teleport dash really helps. I believe it was this part coming up where it was kind of bad for Silver. You have to run past one of the distortions and then also glide. Yeah, this one. Now see, the only reason I made that is because he has that modded running animation. Normally, Silver would just run like he is normally, but he's slow. So I would be constantly trying to drag myself out of that area. And if I took a hit, I was automatically sick. Oh yeah, there's a trick. You don't have to wait for the platform. You just get on the edges. Oh yeah, this part sucks too. Oh, it can't. Down.
All right, Sonic.
Okay.
Where are they?
Oh yeah. And of course, if you die, bye-bye S.
Not like this.
Yep, bye-bye S ring.
Where are they?
Because these things will also throw objects at you, and you can't tell where they're coming from when you're busy trying to make it through. I hate this level. I hate this level with a passion. Rouge and Knuckles glide automatically suck, so then being dragged down when gravity is already against you does not make this fun. This level is terrible. It's literally all the worst things about this game put into one. And I'm playing a modded version. Keep that in perspective. This is what made Amy so bad. Like I said, she's modded, but she didn't have the tornado hammer. All she could do was this crappy hammer strike. And she could go invisible. Which didn't make sense for her to have. Oh! Thank God the nightmare is over. And we press.
That was all right.
Look, I'll take it. We need you. Please come back.
Oh, Chaos Emeralds, Gems of Miracles, please heed my call. I wish to save this world.
No match for
I wish
Shadow.
to cleanse my father's
History has
sin,
proven otherwise.
and I wish to talk to Sonic once again.
Nah, but seriously, in the game, Shadow is pretty busted.
You have given me so many things. Now it is my time to return the favor. I care not what happens to me, but please heed my voice.
Uh-oh.
Sonic, come back. To me. To us.
Oh gosh, he did the thing. I don't ever want to hear you say that.
Thank you, Elise.
No, they said if Disney got away with it. But I will say I cried tears of joy seeing Sonic come back. Still gotta say, this is one of the coolest super moments in the series. I will not take that away from 06.
That body of light is the sign of a super-dimensional life form. Standard attacks won't work on him. He eats dimensions for lunch. But there should be something that's anchoring him in this dimension. That's probably the light shells that can be seen on his body. If all of those are destroyed, he can be defeated.
Everyone! You need rings to stay in a super state, but maintaining this form consumes rings.
Make
Tails,
sure you don't run
I
out of
know
rings.
that.
If you're running low, use the Y button to switch to someone else.
I can't attack her from here.
It's all you,
Shadow.
Understood.
It's not working on my end. Silver, it's your turn.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this. This is the end. Prepare to meet your doom.
So this is how this fight works. You have to use the 3 super-powered hedgehogs in order to cripple Solaris. And it goes in a specific order. You have to use Silver first to break his, or damage his shell. Then you gotta switch to Shadow, and then Sonic does the finishing blows. Well, they didn't give any explanation on that. I guess they wanted you to just figure it out for yourself. Which in some ways I can commend it, but the fact that everything 06 would put you through, I think that would have been welcome. So it's broken now. So now he's keeping guard up in that area.
Good luck, Sonic.
So now we gotta switch.
Okay. It's all
On you, Shadow!
Understood. A super dimensional wound. This might even be a fair fight.
Double Chaos Spear! I guess rather multi-chaos.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this. Good luck, Sonic.
Okay. It's all you, Shadow.
Understood.
Actually, didn't need to switch. Out of the 3 characters, Shadow, you're probably going to have the easiest time. In the regular Chaos Spears, there's like no point doing it.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this. Good luck, Sonic.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. It's
my turn. Let's have some fun, Solaris. So now it's Sonic's turn. And we gotta go after the core. So charging up and making sure you don't get hit by any debris. I can't wait to see what PO6 does. Chaos 6 does to make this fight better.
Good luck, Sonic.
I got this. And then you're practically stunned after you do the hit. So it's like, how's that fair?
Is it over?
No, it's not over yet. I guess it's not gonna be that easy.
And like a typical Final Fantasy villain, now we gotta
Is
deal
it
with
impossible to
jealousy.
defeat a super-dimensional being after all?
No, something's different. I can feel a large, powerful consciousness coming from Solaris.
What? A consciousness? That's it! That's his core! Even if we can't stop his force, we can stop his consciousness!
Look! There's a strange thing in the middle of Solaris! Isn't that the core?
I do love his world's supersonic.
It's all you, Shadow!
It is
Understood.
time to unleash the ultimate power. I'm gonna make sure everybody gets a turn. No, this is Sonic. Sonic getting his final kill. Yeah. For your Shadow, I will make sure Shadow gets the finishing blow. Oh, you'll get your turn in Rush.
I will protect the future.
I need to switch. Don't know what
The root of all our problems. I will defeat you, Solaris.
Sonic honestly has it worse. Sonic has it worse throughout this entire game. Yeah,
Let's see how long you can keep up that big attitude.
like, look at this! And I literally have to do it while the lasers are out.
The present day, the here and now that you've stolen, time to take it back!
Shadow! It's up to you!
Time to unleash the ultimate power.
Also because you got more grades.
I'm trusting you to do this!
I don't wish you. Okay, I can appreciate them adding everybody in here instead of it being just Sonic. That's a nice touch.
That was incredible!
Perfect finish. Now let's see the final ending. Please bring back multiple super characters.
Did you destroy it?
No. That is the true Solaris.
Look, Elise. This is Solaris, the flame of hope.
It's so beautiful.
When the flame has grown large enough, our world will change. Solaris will allow us to control time and move through history. People will be able to rectify past mistakes and avoid bitter fate.
Will we be able to see Mama?
Yes, Elise. We'll both be able to see your mother once again.
Well, one of you's gonna get that wish, but not in the way you expect. No.
This is where everything began. Who knew such a tiny flame could bring such devastation?
Yeah.
If we put out this flame, Solaris will never exist. And then we'll never have to worry about the flames of disaster, right?
And this game will never exist.
But our encounter... You and I will never meet. It will never have happened. To tell the truth, I don't care what happens to the world.
Elise, just smile.
Just smile. The thing I can appreciate about Sonic in some of these games is it's like, yeah, he's witty, yeah, he can have an attitude, but he does know what the right thing is. And while it may be sad, he just gives you that feeling like it's gonna be okay. It's one of the reasons why I like Sonic's character so much. Because sometimes we just need that.
Miss Elise? It felt like someone was calling me. I'm sure it's just the wind. Of course. But it felt so familiar somehow. The end.
I remember memories from a long, long time ago. I can hear you calling me to never let you go.
Give my thoughts on this game. It's rough because there are things, as much as I kind of been ragging on it, there are things I do like about the game. I like the adventure format that it still had. I love being able to play as Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. But the side characters got butchered to hell. They really did. And again, it may not have seemed as bad because I'm playing a modded version of the game, but the original was so much worse. But this is just a taste of that, which I'm trying to spare you guys. I will come back to this game when it comes to PO6, whenever that gets done. But I don't know how much they're gonna remove or what else Chaos X is gonna add. But I will come back and revisit this. Story-wise, the story it's not terrible. I know some people hate it, but when I compare it to like Force's story, Force's story was worse than 06, honestly. The only thing that honestly drags 06's story is just Elise. It's like she basically became Princess Peach and just constantly became a damsel in distress. You rescue her for to go back to Eggman again 1 mission later. Then 2 missions later you rescue her and then she goes back to Eggman again. It's like, what? Like they couldn't have found a way to roll her to be, you know, a bit more smarter? Or at least have the plot to where, okay, she stays, you know, eluding Eggman and Sonic keeps getting in his way or something. Not rinse and repeat all over it, you know? So Elise was pretty annoying. Silver's part of the story, was okay. I mean, yeah, I get it. Some people don't like him because he is super naive, and I understand it. But at the same time, Silver was desperate. I mean, he has a future with, for all we know, no parents, nobody else existing. It's really just him and Blaze. And speaking of, that's a whole other separate story. But him trying to learn the morality of what he thinks is right, what he thinks is wrong, I think was a pretty good subplot for him. Because, I mean, he wanted to protect his future, and he was determined in that mission. But it's like, at what cost, you know? That was a battle that he was internally struggling with, as you can see with Silver. And I can kind of respect that. I mean, Silver's like the new character. He's like the less experienced dude. And it shows. And Shadow, arguably, I think was the best in terms of gameplay. Going a little bit more into his character. Not tying directly into his past, but kind of getting him thinking about, like, okay, what's he going to do if the works out there against him? That's what Mephiles was tugging at without kind of just outright saying it. Because I'm pretty sure when he was going through Shadow, he had his memories as well. That's why he was hinting at the world going against him and all of that. And then we also got to see some Shadow's emotional side, I kind of hesitate to say. But we've seen him act differently than what we're used to. And I kind of do respect that. Last story, it goes without saying, the last mission of that is terrible. Solaris boss fight was freaking annoying, and I felt like it could have been handled better. But I love the fact of having 3 superpowered hedgehogs to fight. Because it's like Sonic Adventure, it had Super Sonic. Adventure 2 had Sonic and Shadow. And then this technically was supposed to be like Sonic Adventure 3. So then you have 3 hedgehogs transforming. So I do think that was kind of epic. Then you got the big thing about this game that people absolutely hate. And that's the kiss. I think Sega just figured Disney got away with it, so why can't we? But it just doesn't work in my opinion. I'm sorry. That was rough. Blaze's story was also a big inconsistent point. I mean, now Sega pretty much determined that, okay, 06 is after the first Rush game, which it still doesn't 100% make sense in my opinion, but at the same time, it's just like Sega wrote themselves into a hole, and with all the development hell after Yuji Naka leaving, who knows what it was supposed to be? Because at the end of the day, this game was rushed, so we don't know what the real story is on there. But either way you try to slice it, whether it's before or after, it kind of just doesn't make sense. But, you know, we have our theories. And maybe Sega go more deep into it. But that's my honest opinion. Soundtrack was pretty good. Soundtrack was very good. I will give it that. And yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, sadly, this is the game that pretty much tarnishes Sonic's legacy in more ways than one, because everything after this, they've been focusing on Sonic like all the time. And Sonic's my favorite character, so you know I love Sonic, but I don't like it when it only focuses on Sonic. The one thing that made the adventure games and even Heroes so great is that you have multiple characters. You know, Sonic has a huge character roster, and I'm not saying they have to be in every single game, but you don't want it to be just Sonic. They always include and added more as the Sonic series went on, from Sonic 1 onward. So you shouldn't take away. So, yeah, Sonic 06 really damaged Sonic's legacy. So almost irreparable damage. But if you're watching this now, then you can clearly see that Sonic is coming back. Or as far as I'm concerned, he is back, because I mean, Frontiers and then Sonic X Shadow Generations, like we're eating. Sega fans are eating good. Sonic fans are eating good. So there are still some haters out there, and at this point, look, Sonic has so many different play styles, so the fan base is going to be controversial no matter what Sega does anymore. So I just want them to find a path and stick with it, which they already said the Frontier style is the one they're sticking with. And I mean, with Sonic X Shadow Generations, they're proving that. Sonic's story, they're not going to change, obviously, because, I mean, then it would be a whole new game, and we don't want that. I mean, they are changing the story, but we still want, like, the same core game. But Shadow Generations is completely new, and they're sticking with the Frontier style, and I want them to, because it's like a hybrid. It's like a hybrid of adventure and the Boost formula somewhat. And at least for me personally, I think it works. It just needs to be polished. And that's the main issue with Sonic, is that they kept changing play styles, you know, like every couple of years, and they never had time to polish. That's why every Sonic game afterwards felt, I guess, yeah, like unpolished or inconsistent, because either changing writers, you know, trying to fit a trend and whatnot, and they just need, like I said, they just need to just stick with what they have and just be confident in it, which they've been very confident about Sonic X Shadow Generations. I don't know if you've been seeing the advertisements, but chef's kiss, baby. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this game to come out, man. I'm so ready. But yeah. But with that said, that was Sonic 06. If I had to rank it with Sonic, I mean, obviously it's not in my top favorites, but I will put it over every single Boom game. That's automatic. I don't care what anyone says. Forces. See, the thing about Forces, as much as I hate the story in that game, I will have to admit Forces was definitely more polished than 06. I can't take that away from Forces. It was definitely more polished, gameplay wise. But the levels are so gosh darn short. But considering Forces has no supersonic fight, inconsistency in plot as well, and then Infinite, who I was very excited for as a villain, and they completely butchered him, but I'm not gonna go too much into that. I think I'll still put 06 over. Personally, I think I'll still put 06 over Forces. I will put 06 over Forces. And yeah, just because of those things, and like I said, the supersonic fight alone, which should have been in Forces, but if I get the Forces, I can go more detail on that. But yeah, so with that said, 06 is done. I guess the next Sonic game I will be doing for Year of Shadow, and probably the last game for Year of Shadow specifically, since I don't think they're covering any other Sonic game in terms of Sonic X Shadow Generations, and that would be Sonic Battle. So that will be next on my list when I decide to do that. So stay tuned for it. But with that said, I'm Dark Angel Rob. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for this journey down memory lane, which for some people may be good or bad. And I hope to see you on the next one. So with that said, peace out. See you later.